Hey everybody, this is Mark with All Natural Aquatics here at Pets Plus in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Just going to do a quick walk around, show you some of the new stuff that came in this past week. These are some young shovel-nosed cats. There's actually a fair number of them in here. I apologize for the tank front being dirty. We didn't have a chance to get those cleaned yet. We're a little behind on maintenance. We've been short-handed. But got little Lima shovel noses in, little standard shovel noses in from Peru this week. Those came in yesterday. Down here we've got green pikes, the Proteus pikes. Those came in pretty nice. And they're in there with some young Honduran red points that we've had for a while. Actually, in with the shovel noses are some cutter eye. And there might be a couple of topaz cichlids in there still too. See a few more of the shovel noses hiding up there in the plants. And might as well show you what else is here as we're walking around. Rainbow cichlids, convicts. This is an interesting tank. These are some McQueedon's patricki. There's a couple of black nasties in there as well. And a couple of Therichthys maculopinus. A little bit larger on the maculopinus. It's the old Elliot eye. And we got locally bred angels in last week. They're in here with the last of the discus from the week before. Still a few cardinals left too. We sold out of rummy noses this weekend, but there are still a few cardinals. It's a nice mix of angels. There's regulars, there's veils, a lot of blues, blue smokies. Nice veil there. Another one there. All right. We did get more fancy goldfish in last week too. Got a mix of telescopes, orandas, some small ryukins, and then some lion heads. There's one there, chocolate lion head, and we got some chocolate pom-poms. All right. Still have some of the painted fire cherry shrimp. We got yellow fire shrimp, or ones with the stripe down the back. We got some blue velvets. I think there's only a couple of them left. And I don't actually even see any right now, but I know there's a few in there still. They're in with the platinum medacas and some really nice blixa. Yeah, no light on this tank. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to see anything in there with the reflections. But there's still some Luna tetras in there, which is a pretty rare tetra. I've only seen them a couple of times. And some ryukins and nice short-tailed calico oranda. Back in here if we can get that one on. There we go. Nice head growth coming on that. L204s, flash plecos that came in from Peru yesterday. We got 8 or 10 of those. Still have some flame paradise. I'm not really sure how these are still here. There's still 6 or 8 of them. Some really nice filament barbs that came in last week. Really nice size. If you're looking for something for a, medium to larger community tank, they're a great fish for that. These Copeland's tetras came in from Colombia a couple of weeks ago, and again, I'm surprised how many of these are still here. Really a nice fish that you just don't see very often. Got Pristellas, regulars, and albinos. Really nice group of Brocas that came in yesterday from Peru. Nice size. All the Cory types were really nice size of Cory Deradney. That's a good one for warmer water too. So if you're looking for a Cory to go in with discus tanks, things like that, they're a good one for that. I know it's Discus Hans's favorite Cory type cat to go in with them. Still have a few bleeding heart tetras left. Another thing that's surprising to me. Some nice crypts in there. In this one, let's see if we can get this where we're not seeing reflections. Some really nice young tricolor lilies starting to grow out real nicely. And then if we can see them, there's not a ton of light. Actually, let me flip the light here. So it's going down. I had the light turned so it wasn't shining really much down in there. These are Epistogramma juruensis. They came in a little bit rough, so we'll see how those are doing. Most of them are upright and moving around today, so that's a good sign. Some really nice crypts in this tank. A few odds and ends in there. There's a couple of oddball rasboras and I think a few glow light tetras, and that's about it. These are wild blue gouramis from Vietnam that came in 2 weeks ago. Really a nice looking group of fish. Almost more of a lavender type color with that really nice orange in the ventral fin, or in the anal fin rather. Should back up to here. Still have some leaping barbs, which is a fish, again, you just don't see this fish in the hobby. It's really, really odd to find them. And then some empire gudgeons in this tank as well. See a male starting to show some color there. And there's a couple of Arnold Ichthys tetras left too. I think there's 2 or 3 of them. Okay, move down here. These are blue sparkled rice fish that came in last week. I don't know how well that's going to show on here. Not real well as I'm looking at the phone. But they do have some real metallic blue on top. Really a cool little fish. This is Cory punctatus from the Nanai. Also came in from Peru yesterday. Coolie loaches did not come in, Jason. They were supposed to come in from Malaysia. The Malaysian shipment was going to take 55 hours to get here. The flights changed. So it was just too long in transit. Some blue dragon guppies, some violet cobra blue guppies. And, knew I was going to go past them. We did get Corydoras habrosus in last week. There's still a group of them there. There's a couple of red-tailed sand loaches in there too. Surprisingly, they're actually getting along quite well. I wasn't sure that was going to work, but it was a sand bottom, so the habrosus went in there. This is a nice mix of male Endler's livebearers. It's been here a couple of weeks. Got beautiful gold barbs in last week. Really nice color on these and nice size too. Daisy's rice fish. Some young Odessa barbs. These were actually raised by one of our employees. Okay, back around the other side here. Some little Jurapari. Those came in from Peru yesterday. This is an interesting tank here. Got the Jurapari in there with blue barred barbs or just barred barbs. It's the old Barbus berylioides. Can't remember what they've changed it to off the top of my head. The West African barb gets orange, gets about 3 inches long typically. Capable of a little bit bigger than that, but not a whole lot. And then Phoenix tetras, which, again, I'm a little surprised there's any of those left. They're real nice extensions on the males. Really a cool fish, and again, just one you don't see very often. A few lacustras up there. In here, they're going to stir up all the muck that was on the bottom because I'm walking up here. These came in as C102s. Got to take a look and see if that's really what they are. But they're a nice looking Cory. Again, decent size, nice long nose. I always like the long nose ones myself. And also in here is a nice batch of Signifer, American bred Signifer. We still have some of the high fin neon swordtails that came in from Vietnam. Yeah, really nice strain of those. Nice color, good sized fins on the males. And there's some Congo tetras in there with them. Gold dust and small black mollies. Some platies. female guppies. This is a Hawaiian variatus platy. Really a nice looking type. Basically, it's a sunset variatus with tuxedo. It's a really good looking fish. Still have a few female bettas left. And a few regular male guppies, assorted male guppies. Getting light on those. We should have more of them coming Thursday. A little bit larger size, wild blue gourami. And some red tux swordtails. And there's some otocinclus down here, but they're probably all hiding. There's also some Laeticara dorsagiro. Just young ones. Oh, that reminds me. One of the ones I think we missed down here. Yeah, in the tank with the cories and the signifer are some really nice young Nanacara adamola. But they all seem to be hiding right now. They're probably a little shell-shocked from all the activity from the cories being in there. But there's probably 15 or 20 of them in here. Oh, let's see what we got on the other side here, just to show you what else is around. There's Synspilum in a tank that really needs to be scrubbed. And snow white convict parrots. Up here we've got some locally bred green severums and Lake Turkana jewels. Not very many of them left, but you can see how good the color is on these in here. You get them home, get them settled in, it's even better. And pretty peaceful as far as a jewel goes. It's probably the most peaceful one of the bunch. This is a golden base flower horn, so he's going to be absolutely spectacular when he grows out. We do have 2 of those in stock. Some little red devils. A few of the imbunas that were up in the display tank there for a while. Still have 2 of the golden datnoids. These guys have probably been here 8 months. I don't know how they are still here. Nice fish. The red devil, some smaller green severums, also locally bred, and then there's some alphari in there too. Pastel cichlids. A few of them left. The flower horn up there. Some Palmatochromis pudiciferi, West African riverine, basically dwarf cichlid. Really a nice looking fish. Some little managuents and some latifrons, Andinoacara latifrons, one of the blue acara types. There's the other one of the golden base flower horns. This one's got some black on it, which he should grow out of. And a few red parrots, big Synspilum, bigger red parrots. That is a pair. And then we got the African cichlid roe, but there's nothing real exciting over there, so I'm not going to run over that way today. So just a quick look around. Our delivery that was supposed to come in on Tuesday is now coming on Thursday. So we have fish coming in this week on Wednesday, Thursday, and then again on Sunday. Should have one of the Kurax, one of the wild type crayfish from Papua New Guinea. Don't know which one yet. I'll get the list of what's available today. Should have more vampire crabs coming on Sunday. Some oddball rainbows, and then we're going to see a lot of the stuff isn't ordered yet, so I'm waiting on lists to come in today. So that's kind of the excitement for now. We do have plants coming in this week too. Oh, actually, I should show you. I didn't look at the top row. There's a gold diamond piranha. Supposed to be getting new lights put in any day now. I'm just waiting to hear when they're coming. Flower horn up there. And his tanks really need to be scrubbed. Another flower horn. Red mammon parrot. Put my finger up there. He'll probably come try to bite me. Are you kidding me? This fish always comes and attacks you when you put your finger. Ah, there he goes. Come on. Yeah, he's being a wimp today. Nice group of lamp eyes. And this is probably the best looking of the flower horns in stock right now. Those two golden bass are gonna surpass him, but right now he's the best one. Got a few nice big Colombian red and blue tetras. Yeah, it's nothing, you know. Buenos Aires, Pearl Danios, some more Endlers, longfin leopards, and some white clouds up there. This row over here should be running again this week. Oh, missed them because of that. Wasn't looking over here because most of the tanks aren't up. Get at an angle where you can see these without reflection, if I can find one. Some big swordtails. These again are locally bred. Really nice fish. If you're into swordtails, you're gonna want these. So come on in and see us. We'll be here all week. With the snow, we are closing early today, so if you're gonna come in today, definitely call first. But we will see you soon. So take care.